Nee, dus wat ik
Nee,
dus
het is
zeg,
geen telefoonbui, dus je mag
dus dat maakt
voor Ajax hebben.
voor nu niet uit. Dus,
Ja.
maar gaan we even kijken wat we daarvoor moeten geven, want we willen wel...
It started with the difficulty in typing on the computer, and as my wife is a neurologist, we found out that it was Parkinson's, quite rapid. I went to see a neurologist and had an MRI and had the diagnosis within 2 weeks. And then my whole life kind of collapsed not due to the symptoms, but the perspective on life.
We know the patient was still feeling off with less medication than on other days, and that the LFTs were below the thresholds. So deep brain stimulation is an established therapy in which the neurosurgeon places leads deep into the brain that are connected via a wire to the pulse generator that's providing pulses which reduce to dramatic improvements of movement problems in patients with, for example, Parkinson's disease. Van 2 uur geleden.
Ja, dus zullen we dan met streaming kijken?
Ja.
Oké, maar dan ga ik deze even cancelen.
10 minuten terug, denk ik. Ja.
Oké, prima.
Geen 5.
Als je naar rechts kijkt,
Ja, rechts is geen meting.
maar dan zie je dezelfde waarde, maar dan zie je ook de
Dan
stimulatie.
zou die meer naar boven moeten adapteren. En dan kunnen we de stimulatiewindow
So with this new adaptive form of stimulation, we're able to adjust the therapy based on the actual needs of the patients. So how do we do that? We now are able to record neural activity from the DBS leads that were previously only able to stimulate. This neural activity tells us something about symptom severity, and that makes us able to control the stimulation based on the needs of the patient.
Stimulatie.
Oh, je bedoelt bij de...
Dat zie je ook hier.
Eruit kwam, maar dat is eigenlijk nu weer. The Parkinson's did progress quite rapidly. I had to take much more and more medication to a point where the side effects were so terrible that I couldn't cope any more medication. So there was a point that I was so, like stressed out, or it stimulates you, but at the same time it makes you feel stressed. So I had difficulties in sleeping, difficulties coming out of bed, all kinds of unpredictable difficulties.
Zitten.
Ja, dus ik denk misschien dat we het stimulatiewindow ook wat...
So we have been investigating this method in the laboratory, in which we see that patients were able to move faster, and we've also had experience hands-on that patients improve their movements during this adaptive form of stimulation. However, we still wait for larger cohorts of patients to see whether larger groups of patients actually have a benefit of this, and we hope to see that in the nearby future. Ja, dus van de afgelopen uren kunnen we het nog niet.
I didn't dare to hope for it anymore, so I now again can make plans and think of the future. So that's a big gain for me.
Ondanks dat er 150 gegeven is, dus dat kan 2 oorzaken hebben. Dus de eerste. The system has recently got the CE mark, which means that it can be applied in a care as usual way, and that it's not only a research product, which enables us to implement the therapy in our patients with Parkinson's disease. Lijkt laag te zitten.
Ja, het lijkt wel laag te zitten, dus misschien moeten we venster iets naar beneden verplaatsen.